In the morning only I'll be having class, no rest. Okay, well, so today we'll be learning a new topic, right? So we'll be starting with a small game, right? So everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Now listen carefully what I am showing. Yamuna ma'am, close your eyes. Now everybody open your eyes. Now say children, what kind of sound you heard now? Can anybody say? Water. Yes, water. So we'll be learning the water and the forms of water today, right? So can you say Sriza ma'am? Stand up. So what are the uses of water? Yes, very good. We'll drink water. Sit down. Now, Sirisha ma'am, can you please say what are the uses of water?
We wash our clothes.
Good. Now, Manjushri ma'am,
Making sand outside.
why Shai Shankar sir every time you come late? This is the last time. Right? Sure. Come, get inside.
We cook our food.
We cook our food. Very good. See children, we are having a lot of uses with our water. Right? And now you say how many times you drink water in your day? Everybody show me your bottles. Just show imaginary bottles. See. So everybody clap for Sai Shri ma'am just because she has completed her water bottle. Every day she used to complete. But Shamla ma'am.
Even I also finished. This is the second bottle.
Very good. See. So third bottle. And don't lie, Shamla. See children, you have to drink water every day. Okay? And you have to finish the water bottle, half of it, in the time of recess. Okay? And you have to show that water bottle to me every day. Right? So now we'll be going to learn a new concept, that is the form of water. Like water has 3 types of forms. Okay? For this we'll be learning, and I'll be going to tell you a small little story. Okay? Now everybody listen the story and I'll be asking questions. Okay? Don't talk in between. See, there is a little icy sat inside a freezer. Who is that? A little icy. She sat inside a freezer. She became strong. She became strong and she became hard to touch. Okay? So what is the name of it? Icy. Icy the ice. And it became so strong and it was so hard to touch, and it sat inside a freezer. Okay? Next, it came outside the window, and he say a sun outside the window, and she saw the sun. Then it started converting into liquid water. What is that? Liquid water. And she felt so happy, like a flowing river, like that it will flow and dancing towards the ground. Okay? So then the sun was become too hot. What the sun become? Too hot. And then the sun came and hugged the little liquid tightly. Okay? Then the water it got a little beautiful magical wings, and it fly over the blue sky. Okay? Where did it fly? Over the blue sky. And what is the color of the sky?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. What the little water liquid droplet got? A beautiful wings. Okay. Like that only. So what is the size of that one? The starting initially I have told you that the liquid has the icy was starting. It is a solid in shape, right? It was so hard to touch. So that is called a solid ice. What is that? Solid ice. Okay, then it came to the stage where it is like a flowing water. So did you know how you used to drink the water? See, this is the water bottle, right? So it can move from here and there. right? But the ice couldn't able to move from one place to another. It is a solid, rigid in shape. Okay. So the last one is vapor. When the sun came and hugged the little water tightly, then it came towards the upper direction, right? Where the water came towards down to the sky, right? So this is how the water changes from 1, 2, 3. So we have how many types of forms of water? 3 types of forms of water. What is that? First one, solid, liquid, last one is vapor, right? So now I'll be showing you the little friend which I have told you in the story. What is that? I see the ice, right? So I'll be showing the icy. See, this is a small ice. Its name is I see the ice. So I'll be giving to everybody's, and you have to touch it and feel it. See, okay? You have to touch it and you have to see whether it is so soft like a cotton or it is very hard like a rock. Okay? Then you all have to feel that one, right? So, everybody take one by one. Yeah. No, you shouldn't eat. Okay? Everybody. So, how it feels? It's hard? It's so cool to touch and it's very hard. How you're feeling? So it is too hard, right? And you also try. UKG children will not keep like this and they'll directly come and attack us. Yes. Yeah, this is nice, no? Yes. Yeah, Yamuna ma'am, you shouldn't eat that one. Give it back. See, children. See, this is the one. Yeah. You didn't get that one? Take it. See, okay? So, see, children. Did you all touch this one?
Yes, ma'am.
How it feels? Is it soft or hard? Hard, and it is solid in shape. Okay? You could able to hold it in your hand, right? So, this is hard. And this is called as solid. What is that? Solid. This is the first form of water. What is that? Solid. Say after me, solid. And this one is water. This is called as liquid. So it can flow anywhere. So if you want to keep it in this bottle, it will be staying. Or else if you pour in any other container, it will stay in that container. Right? It is called as liquid water. What is that?
Liquid water.
So this is the second form of water. What is the first one? Solid. This one? Liquid. And the third one is gaseous one. Okay. So I couldn't able to show that one, sir, because it is very hot there. So see, have you ever seen in the kitchen? Have you went to kitchen to help your mom? Never? Simon, have you ever went to kitchen? Never. So this time you have to go and help your mom, okay? Okay, fine. For this time you have to go and visit your kitchen, right? So once you go to the kitchen, then mom is cooking something else. So you can find some vapor, something is flying over the container. Right? When the heat is produced, some water, then the water will go to a upper direction. That is what is called as liquid vapor. Okay, that is called as vapor. What is that? Vapor. Vapor, not wafers. Okay, vapor. So how many types of forms of water is there? 3 forms of water. Right? What is the first one? Solid. Second one? Third one? So what is the solid state? Ice cubes. What is the liquid one? What is third one? Vapor. I told you. Vapor. Not chicken vapor. Okay, it is vapor. Okay? Vapor. And then, okay, now today we'll be learning this by actions. Okay? Now everybody stand up. Okay, now today we'll be playing a new game, okay? So everybody has to stand up. Now sit. Again stand. Actually we used to do in our classroom. Okay, now see children, if this is a game of 3 letters, okay? I'll be starting with, if I'll start with solid, liquid and gas. If I'll say solid, you have to stay like this because solid is a form of ice and it is so cold and it is rigid. It is rigid. So it is hard to touch. So that's the reason you shouldn't move from your place. Okay, this is a game, freeze game, okay? So when I'll say solid, you have to freeze. When I'll say liquid, you have to wave your hands. When I'll say vapor, you have to raise your hands towards upward direction. Okay? I'll see who will win in this game. Right? Then they'll get a smiley in their hand. Right? Okay, we'll start with the game. 1, 2, 3. And see? Solid. Vapor. Yamuna ma'am is out. Sit down, please. Liquid. Solid. Liquid. Vapor. Sai Shankar sir, what is that? This is not a rain. Okay, you have to move your hand towards up. Okay, now again we'll start. Solid, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, solid, gas. Solid. It is not a Nagin dance, okay? Lata ma'am, it is not. Okay, fine. Again, solid, liquid, gas. Solid, gas, liquid. Okay, fine. Very good. Clap for yourself. Very nice. And now, everybody sit down. Thank you. Now at the end, I'll be asking another time I'll be asking a question. Okay. So how many types of forms of water is there? 3. What are those? Solid, vapor. Okay. Thank you for now. Thank you. Okay.